Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show, your go-to source for the latest news, insights, and updates about life in Thailand. Now, whether you're an expat, a traveler, or just curious about this amazing country, we've got you covered with everything you need to stay informed and entertained. And we've got something special coming up next week, a deep dive into Thailand's new tax laws. We'll be interviewing experts to break down what these changes mean for expats. Don't miss it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you stay updated with all our latest content. Thailand's most notorious serial killer, Sararat Rangsittawatporn, widely known as Cyanide, has been sentenced to death for her horrifying crimes. Sararat, responsible for the cyanide poisoning deaths of around a dozen friends and acquaintances, faced her first conviction in the criminal court yesterday. The court found her guilty of premeditated murder, robbery, and food adulteration in the death of Siriporn Kanwang, who died on April 14th last year. According to prosecutors, Siriporn consumed food and water laced with cyanide while visiting a pier in Ratchaburi's Banpong district. The two were participating in a merit-making ritual, releasing fish into the river. Now, tragically, Siriporn collapsed and later died. Sararat made no attempt to assist her, but instead stole her personal belongings, valued at 150,000 baht. An autopsy later confirmed the presence of cyanide in Siriporn's body. Now, Siriporn's death set off a wave of complaints from families of other victims, all of whom had close ties to Sararat. This led to an extensive investigation uncovering a chilling pattern of calculated murders and attempted murders. Now, she was not the only one held accountable. Her ex-husband, Police Lieutenant Vitun, and her lawyer, Tanisha Aiksuanat, were also sentenced. Both received 2-year prison terms, later reduced to 1 year and 4 months due to their cooperation in court. Additionally, the 3 defendants were ordered to pay a combined 2.4 million baht in compensation to Siriporn's family. The case is just the beginning. Sararat faces charges in approximately 15 additional cases of murder and attempted murder, with some victims surviving the cyanide poisoning. A tragic incident in Phuket has left many questioning how such a mishap could occur. A British tourist was found dead in a drainage channel along a footpath after reportedly climbing over a protective barrier. The discovery was made yesterday morning, with police receiving a report at 9:30 a.m. The body was found near the Tawan bike shop close to the Krathong Hospital intersection on Pra Metta Road. CCTV footage captured the incident and revealed some unusual circumstances. According to authorities, 36-year-old Mr. Fraser from Swindon in the UK was seen walking near the area late at night. The footage shows him stopping to peer into the drain, climbing over the metal barrier, and then tragically falling in. The 1-meter-high barrier had been installed to prevent such accidents. Now, despite this, Mr. Fraser's body was discovered hours later. Rescue workers recovered him, and an autopsy confirmed there was no external wounds. It was determined that he had suffocated, with his death occurring 5 to 6 hours before his body was found. Police have since contacted the British Embassy and Mr. Fraser's family. His 17-year-old relative, Miss Katie, accepted the circumstances after reviewing the footage herself. The family had been staying at a local hotel since November 17th, and Mr. Fraser was reported missing the night before his body was discovered. Now, this tragedy serves as a grim reminder of the dangers that can arise from seemingly simple actions. What are your thoughts on this incident? Do protective barriers like this need to be re-evaluated, or does the responsibility lie solely with individuals to ensure their own safety? Let me know your opinion about this down below in our comment section. A heartbreaking story out of Southeast Asia has left communities in mourning. Australian teenager Bianca Jones, just 19-year-old, has tragically passed away in a Thailand hospital after consuming alcohol suspected to have been laced with methanol. Bianca has been on the trip of a lifetime with her best friend Holly Bowles. Both friends reportedly consumed the tainted drinks while traveling in Laos. After falling gravely ill, they sought medical help at their hostel, Nana's Backpackers, and were later transported to separate hospitals here in Thailand. Bianca's passing marks the 4th death linked to what appears to be a mass methanol poisoning in Laos, which has also claimed the lives of 2 Danish women and an American man in recent days. Bianca's devastated family issued a heartfelt statement describing her as a beloved daughter and sister whose incredible spirit touched so many lives. They expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support they've received from across Australia and have asked for privacy as they grieve. Meanwhile, Bianca's best friend Holly Bowles remains on life support in a Thai hospital. Her colleagues back in Melbourne described her as a loyal, caring, and joyful person, praying for her recovery. Methanol poisoning is a chilling danger, often caused by unscrupulous practices where the toxic chemical is added to alcohol as a cheaper alternative to ethanol. Even small amounts can be fatal, with symptoms ranging from nausea to seizures, blindness, and death. Warnings have flooded social media, with tourists in Laos reporting free shots at bars that led to serious illness. One traveller revealed that 6 members of their group were hospitalised after consuming local spirits in Vang Vieng, a popular tourist destination. Now, in light of these tragedies, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong urged young travellers and their families to be vigilant, emphasising the need to have conversations about the risk of drink spiking and methanol poisoning. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese expressed his deepest sympathies, calling Bianca's death every parent's worst nightmare. This devastating story highlights the risks that can accompany international travel. What can be done better to protect tourists from these dangers? Share your thoughts and experiences in our comment section today. And rest in peace to this young lady. And finally, Thailand's Loy Krathong Festival has brought a boost to the country's tourism industry, with a notable increase in visitors from China, Japan, and South Korea. The Tourism and Sports Ministry reports that from January 1st to November 17th, Thailand welcomed an impressive 30.5 million foreign visitors, generating a staggering 1.43 trillion baht for local businesses. China leads the pack as the top source of tourists, with nearly 6 million visitors this year. They're followed by travelers from Malaysia, India, South Korea, and Russia. Just last week, between November 11th and 17th, Thailand saw 749,000 foreign arrivals, an average of over 106,000 visitors per day, marking a 1.6% increase from the previous week. The Loy Krathong Festival on November 15 played a significant role in attracting tourists from short-haul markets. Visitors from China, Japan, and South Korea surged by 4.5% compared to the prior week, reflecting the festival's enduring appeal. Now, the tourism minister expects even more visitors in the coming weeks, particularly from Europe, as Thailand enters its high season. Airlines have increased seat capacity by 10% since July, a trend expected to continue through the year. Additionally, the government has introduced measures to further entice travellers, such as visa exemptions for select countries and smoother land border entry processes. Looking ahead to 2024, Thailand is aiming to welcome 36.7 million foreign visitors, just shy of the record-breaking 40 million in 2019 before the pandemic. With tourism recovering strongly, what's your favourite thing about visiting Thailand? Let us know in the comment section below.